Hello. I saw a video today on YouTube. It was by a girl, and the video was called "Thank You, JK Rowling," because I was in a Harry Potter mood, I think. Because last night, rambling starting. This is going to probably be a long video, not a short video, and it's just going to be about me talking about Harry Potter and the experience I've had, just with the whole Harry Potter experience in the last, is it 2 decades or roughly around that? Yeah, so just talking all sorts of stuff. Yeah, because the final movie, Deathly Hallows Part 2, is coming out in July 14th, and so my friends and I have organised DVD nights every weekend or so. We just did one last night. We watched Chamber of Secrets. So we're going to go through all the 7 movies beforehand. It's been really fun. Yeah, and it's cool because I have a few friends who in that group that we're watching it with who've never seen Harry Potter before, the movies, or read the books. So it's kind of cool. I hope maybe by the end of it they'll know. They'll be fans, or they'll know what's going on at least, because some people haven't got around to watching it, or maybe it's not their thing or something like that. Yeah, so I was in a Harry Potter mood, and so I searched, I don't know what I searched, but I come across a video by this girl who, I'll link the video to in the info box, because it was just she was just a fan, and it was like a fan of Harry Potter. And I think that's the best thing about Harry Potter is how much people like it. It's really great to see. It just, people love it. The fans of Harry Potter. It just I'm a fan, but there's people much more hardcore than I am, and it's always good when you're around people who like the things that you like, and if they like it more than you, that's even better. It's you don't have to, because normally you're around people who aren't as into it as you are, and when you're around people who like it more than you, it's you don't even have to tell people why you like it. They already know, and stuff like that. Yes, I came across this video, and it was just fun to watch, and it made me want to make a video as well about Harry Potter, and it made me think a bit as well, because sometimes, so I'll just go through some thoughts I've had, just with Harry Potter. And so it all started for me when I went into this bookstore, and I saw how they list the top 10 books that for top 10 bestsellers. I remember walking in, and I didn't know anything about Harry Potter, and I think at that stage Harry Potter had not gotten through to pop culture yet. It wasn't that known yet. It was popular among people who read children's books and stuff like that. So at that stage, all 3 books were out, and the 4th one wasn't out yet. And so I remember going into the bookstore, and I saw 1, 2, 3 on the bestsellers list was Harry Potter. I can't remember which order it was, but all 3 were Harry Potter, and I was like, whoa, I remember it was really interesting to me. I picked up a book, and because I have a little sister, and at that time I think she was in primary school, so I bought I think I bought 3 books for her. I think I'm pretty sure it was either 2 or 3. I think 3. And I let her gave them to her and said these are supposed to be pretty good. I don't know, and because that's all I knew. And I can't even remember all the details of it. I remember she really liked it. She thought it was really good. And then I think I started reading them. I really can't even remember the details. And I remember later on the 4th book came out, Goblet of Fire, and I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. I bought that as well, and when Goblet of Fire came out, I think that's when it started. Harry Potter started to come into pop culture. Not by pop culture I mean people who aren't in that circle around the world, they know about it. So when something gets that big, and a phenomenon, I'm sure, so that's when, and I can't remember all the details. I remember reading the books and thinking like they were okay. But when I got to the third book, Prisoner of Azkaban, and I was reading it, it was so good. Like, that's when I became like a real fan. Like the third book was, when I was reading it, the things I liked was like the characters seemed to have more emotion. Like I think Ron and Hermione, they would get mad. They were mad at each other and things like that. And it was such a great story. Like and I remember distinctly, like when I finished the book, the last part of the book, it was the whole part of when I think Dumbledore, I don't know how it happened because I haven't read the book or watched the movie for ages, but reveals that there's that thing that you can go back in time or something, and how there's been two of her, that's why there's two of her during the year and stuff. And I just remember reading that last part. It was so exciting and so good, and it was great. The last part was fantastic. I remember putting down the book and thinking, wow, that's what a good book feels like, to read a really good book. Like, that book was the best. Yeah, I really liked all the Harry Potter books, but the feeling up from the third one was amazing. Like, I really, really liked it a lot. I also love the seventh book, of course. So yeah, other things I really liked about the whole Harry Potter experience is, I remember when the books come out, it's like, you look forward to the day. Like, I remember, I don't know what day it was, I think what book it was, but like the date might be like June 21st, that's when it comes out, and yeah, just like you go to Borders on the day. Like, I think I can't even remember if I pre-ordered or not, but you go on the day and there'd be a huge line. Like each time I think I lined up for the 5th book, 6th, 7th. Yeah, I think I used to get them at Borders, and it was fun. Like, the line was massive, and everyone was buying Harry Potter that morning. Like, and it's like such an experience. Yeah, that's some of the things I love about the whole experience was that, yeah. I remember for the 7th book, I was in line waiting, and I started talking to this guy in front of me, and we just, because the line takes so long to get to the front, and we were just talking about like stuff and like the books, of course, and yeah, it was just really fun. I love it. For the 7th book, I think Deathly Hallows, they gave us a toy owl, Hedwig. Yeah, Hedwig. Yep. So I've kept that, on my shelf. Yeah, it was good. So I love like the whole experience of lining up. And another cool thing is like when a Harry Potter book came out, it was like you'd be reading it, like, let's say on the weekend, and you just knew that all around the world, pretty much everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people who read are reading the exact same book that you're reading at the same time. Everyone's reading it at the same time. It's like such an amazing feeling. Like, yeah, it doesn't happen that often at all, I don't think. The only other book I could think of that was like that kind of phenomenon was the Da Vinci Code. I remember when that came out, like, it seemed like everyone was reading as well, but I didn't read that till later on. But anyway, yeah, it was such a great thing. Like, yeah, and at the time, I didn't read a lot, so I didn't read many books, but Harry Potter books, I could always read them and finish them. Like, yeah, I could finish them in a few days. It was like, I love JK Rowling's writing style. It's like easy. Like, I find it, like, for me, like, easy to read. Like, it's not like hard to read, and it's really good writing as well. And yeah, I love it. I love how the books are like, each book, it makes you feel as if you just spent a year at Hogwarts. Like, you really got to know, like, it felt like you were at Hogwarts for that year. So, I mean, the movie, like, I always say, like, the movies are really good. Well, they get better and better, but they just, they don't have the same thing as, like, you don't feel as if you spent a year at that school for that amount of time. But yeah, the movies are great. What else? Yeah, the thing about Harry Potter and the storyline is, like, I was watching Chamber of Secrets yesterday with my friends, and I was thinking, oh, I wish I was at Hogwarts. I wish I could, go. I would love to go to Hogwarts. Like, it just seems so fun. Like, I'm a person who, if you ask me, would you want to go back to uni to study and stuff, I'll be like, nope, no more exams, no more nothing, none of that. I enjoyed my time at school and stuff, but I don't want to go back. But I'd love to go back if it was like at Hogwarts, it just seems so fun, and it's like this place you want to go to. What else? Oh yeah, before I forget, I want to say thank you to JK Rowling for writing these books. Like, it's so good. It makes a lot of people happy, and it's great. What else? What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, this is I haven't got the shirt, but it's my Hogwarts outfit. I'm gonna wear it we're gonna go to the midnight session of the final movie. So we went to my very first midnight session of the movie. Opening night was for Deathly Hallows Part 1, and it was really fun. I went with altogether 4 people, and one of we're all Harry Potter fans, and one of them is a super fan, like really, really into it. So it was fun. And this time we're gonna dress up. So I ordered this Hufflepuff outfit because I did some Facebook quizzes, and I got put one time I got put in Ravenclaw, and then another time after that I got put in Hufflepuff. So I feel like I'm in Hufflepuff, but also I have a soft spot for Ravenclaw as well. What else? I'm sure there's so much I could talk about. Maybe I might make another video later talking about which characters I like and stuff. Well, I'll just say it now quickly. The characters I like a lot are Luna, especially ever since I watched the movie Order of the Phoenix, and they had the actress who plays it, the girl, I forgot her name, but she plays it so good, so well. She's fantastic as Luna. I didn't like the character as much until after I saw her play. Another character I like is Snape. I really like her. And it only really hit me when after I read the 7th book. Another thing was cool. I remember one memory I have is like reading the 7th book, Deathly Hallows, and I think I finished it in 2 days. And the night that I was finishing it, I stayed up till like 4 AM in the morning, and another friend of mine was reading at the same time. And this was before we were on Facebook and stuff, so if I was on Facebook now, I would probably have updated my status and stuff, but at that time we'd be reading it, and I could get to a part like, oh man, Dobby died or something like that, or stuff like that. We just SMS and stuff, saying like at different parts how good it was and things. And I remember the feeling I had when I finished the final book. It was amazing. I can't even remember what it felt like now exactly, but I remember it was a weird feeling to know that was the end of the storyline, and that there'd be no more Harry Potter to look forward to. It's a very strange feeling, because the thing is, it goes for so long. Like for you, like you start get into it, and then hard to explain, but I think everyone knows how it feels. It's just like from when you start getting into it to when it finishes, it's a really long time, and it feels strange. Like I remember, there's always like another Harry Potter book to look forward to, and when the final one finished, and the ending is just fantastic, like as good as you can possibly imagine for it, it was amazing. I like the ending a lot. It's like, so I remember reading it, finishing it, I can't wait to watch this in the movie, and now it's like in a couple of weeks we get to watch it. And the trailer for Deathly Hallows Part 2 looks so good. Every time I watch it, I think, man, it looks so good. Okay, back to other characters that I like. I already said Snape. And Alan Rickman, who plays Snape, is fantastic as Snape. He's really, really good. Probably one of my favourite characters in the movies. Also, of course, I love Hermione and Ron as well. They're like such good friends to Harry, you know, so yeah, I like that. Yeah, the friendship thing is good. And Lupin, I really like Lupin as a teacher. Like, he's just like so, like in the movies, like there's a moment where he's talking to Harry, I think on a bridge or some passageway, and he's talking about Lily, Harry's mom. So I think that's a really nice scene. And also when someone just seen a Dementor, he would like give him some chocolate and say this will help, you know. He just, I like his character a lot. What else? Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's the main things. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, one day I'd love to go to Florida and check out Harry Potter World, I think it's called. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure what else to say except that yeah, love the storylines, love the experience that, you know, of being here when it came out and became a phenomenon, and yeah, that was all really fun too, and it's fantastic. And yeah, thank you to JK Rowling for writing it, because, you know, it's a lot of hours and hours probably to write all this. You know, she put in 19 years of her life to the story, you know, and and I'm sure, like, yeah. So yeah, thank you to JK Rowling, fantastic. Another thing I want to say is, like, JK Rowling, I watched an interview with her on Oprah, and also her Harvard speech. You know, I forgot what it's called, the address to the Harvard students. It's fantastic. It's like, it's good when an author you like, and then you see them interviewed or something, and you like their personality as well. I think she's got a great personality as well, which is really, really good, because, you know, she's one of those people I could just listen to. Like, when she's interviewed, I always like just listen in. Yeah, just she's great. Yeah, so cool. Even all the actors and actresses, you know, the little kids that they picked to play Harry Potter. I mean, in the Harry Potter movies, like, you get to watch them grow up and stuff. And all the people that they picked are just great. Like, you know, yeah. It's just, the whole thing is just great. I think that's probably all I'll say, because I can't think of anything else to say. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, Harry Potter is awesome, and I think that's all I have to say. I'll probably think of heaps more to say later, but I think that's the main stuff.